math, history, social studies. It's all been leading up to this moment. Life is short, but lunch is shorter. When lunchtime becomes showtime, that's the Lunchables effect.
Get the new bundle for all of ESPN's Monday Night Football, NFL Primetime, and more. And with NFL Plus Premium, the NFL Network including 7 exclusive live games, NFL Red Zone, and full game replays. Unlock it all with the ESPN and NFL Plus.
College Game Day is brought to you by Geico. Check out College Game Day on social to get more fan cam action. Imagine serving up some alligator bites. Courtesy of the dining hall, see if they can feast on Florida. Coming up tonight, this afternoon, Auburn and Oklahoma play. John Mateer and Jackson Arnold have seen each other before. When Denton Geyer took on Little Al Mateer, played for Little Al, they played each other twice. Arnold was the backup quarterback the first time to Vanderbilt had it Eli Stowers, the highly touted quarterback prospect. Geyer won the first with 65-21, and the second was 45-31. Mateer kept them in both games and counted for 3 touchdowns. He did for 3 picks in that 2021 game. Arnold turned out to be victorious in both of them. So, take a look at our broadcast presented by Goodyear. Will Jackson Arnold make it a repeat against John Mateer and go back and get some bragging rights against his own team. It was Brian Oklahoma played Auburn last year. That Arnold just played very poorly against Tennessee. Got benched, didn't play against the Tigers. Seemingly has found himself, and there's no question that the Oklahoma offense is rolling with our Buffalo Mateer.
Yeah, our Buffalo Mateer got ready to make our offensive snaps, just absolutely dominate. Wide receiver Jalen Flex is obviously a wide receiver. Their tight end, Jared Tannick, is actually leading all tight ends right when it comes to being from Richard on the offensive side of the ball. I love the Venables system. Venables is always going to have a great defense. Taking care of the offense in one clean sweep. Let me get an offensive coordinator. Let me get a quarterback in here. And let's become a very good operating offense quickly. It feels like it's one of the first times I really until Gabriel at Oklahoma early in the run at Oklahoma. But this feels like the first time Venables has his team at Oklahoma. The offense goes, the defense goes, and for Jackson Arnold goes back in there. A lot of emotions, I assume, going back to a place that's going to prove his ass. I mean, I can't get it every time his name was mentioned.
But there's one thing that's in common with any Hugh Freeze 10-win team. Number one, he has a quarterback that runs. Number two, he has a quarterback that can throw RPO. Number three, he's got receivers that can do one-on-one coverage when they put the extra down in the box. And the offensive line is just good enough to make them do it and stuff they run. So Jackson Arnold can do all those things, and I'd like to show you on this little film we put together. But here they are playing, I think Baylor, early on, and put on a quarterback draw. This is a design run all the way. Playing man-to-man coverage, has a great runner, makes people miss, makes an explosive play. All right, so here we go. Now they got a drop back pass off. Got to scramble. They got the cover. Another explosive play. All right, and here we come with the RPO. Now there's a lot of distinction between RPOs, but anytime you have soft coverage, 7 to 9 yards, quarterback off, guys are going to fake the run, this running play, close the hitch. Now they make another explosive play. Sometimes very good at taking what the defense gives. And then here you're going to see Baylor put an extra guy in the box. Comes down. Now they got number 8 down here, who's a really good receiver. One-on-one coverage. Trying to make an excellent throw. Trying to make another explosive play. So this is the key for Hugh Freeze and his offense to be successful with that those ingredients.
Great game today. Jackson Arnold, much like Carson Beck, changes scenery, just really seems to have gotten him where he's feeling good and feeling confident. Keep in mind, this is the first time Auburn's been ranked in 4 years. They've been positive rated and right now feeling good about themselves. Today we're obviously going to find out. They're going to have coming up there at Oklahoma, A&M, Georgia, Missouri are their next 4 games for the Auburn Tigers. Keep in mind, Oklahoma, talking a lot about Mateer. Brent Venables is a defensive-minded coach, and we know he's one of the best in the business. They will not have Mason Thomas, the first half target last week, and in the second half. So that's a big loss. And the other thing is, this Auburn team, this Oklahoma team has not created a turnover in 3 games. One of the few teams in the entire country. I think that changes today. I think that'll be a big part of the reason they win this game today.
Coach, I love that take about Jackson Arnold. I think that he's going to be a difference maker with his legs today. You know, he ran for over 137 yards against Maryland with 2 touchdowns earlier in the season. Everyone's talking about Mateer, but Arnold is a guy who's a dual threat quarterback too. You mentioned that Mason Thomas on the that's going to be a huge loss for Oklahoma. My biggest concern right now for Oklahoma is that his Arbuckle, he likes to go back to what he used to work. So you're looking at a quarterback in Mateer that has more rushes than anybody on their squad. That's a tough way to make a living in the SEC. So I want to see if he's going to be able to start to make some changes, some adjustments. Because trust me, you do not want Mateer taking week in and week out in the SEC. So they're going to have to establish a running game that he has confidence in. He doesn't have confidence in the running game thus far.
Well, the big question for me for Auburn is they have a very young defense. They have to replace a lot of players over there. They're really going to get challenged today by Oklahoma's offense.
You know how many rushing touchdowns Auburn's given up? 0 so far. So I imagine Auburn beats up on them like you guys. They've given up a lot. They've given up a lot of yards in the air.
What comes after Butt usually isn't good.
Auburn and Oklahoma this afternoon at 3:30 Eastern Time. Auburn has also scored on every red zone trip they've had this year, every single one of them. And that's quite a bit of improvement based on last year when every field goal they attempted was an absolute adventure. But now they've got a kicker back, Jen Ladder joins it, and Jen, this guy's had much bigger issues facing him than splitting the upright.
Yeah, Auburn kicker Alex McPherson was named the starter in 2013. All he did that season was put together a perfect season. 13 field goals, 40 extra points, not a single miss. So understandably, Alex thought, man, this is going to be a long, fulfilling journey as a starter for the Auburn Tigers. Instead, it was a long, frustrating journey, health journey, that has been more devastating, more difficult than any pressure-packed moment on the field.
People don't realize kicking really mental. The stress. You know, I definitely prepared me for what has happened.
As a 2023 All-SEC kicker for the Auburn Tigers, Alex McPherson's mental toughness was on display every game.
Alex McPherson, who has got a booming leg.
But as that season came to a close, Alex's mind and his body would be tested like never before.
That week I was just really sick. I would run to the bathroom 15, 20 times a day. I thought I just had the flu, you know, I thought I had a stomach bug or something going on. My weight was down, I lost 20 pounds.
Alex received treatment for months. In April 2024, a colonoscopy revealed ulcerative colitis, an autoimmune disease that attacks the lining of the large intestine. By the end of July, things had gotten so bad, Alex had to be hospitalized.
I started throwing up like every day for 2 months. And I lost 55 pounds at that point. I was 110 pounds when I got admitted to the hospital.
Alex does not have much of that to lose at this point. So things like that were really scary, and Alex was super concerned in the day by day like that. He was just running out of time for something to work.
Why am I having to go through this?
I felt like we crossed it. We went through several different scenarios with that before we reached the option of the surgery part of it.
On December 20th, 2024, Alex had a 6-hour surgery to remove his large intestine, a procedure that resulted in an ileostomy, or stoma, where part of Alex's small intestine was outside of his body and connected to an ostomy bag.
Before we did surgery, they actually had an ostomy nurse come into the room.
Like, hey, do you think that it would like mess with it if I'm kicking?
That was how we determined the bag was going to be on the left side, so whenever he kicked, that wouldn't interfere with anything.
My small intestine's sticks out of my stomach, and that's kind of what goes to the bathroom out of my stomach and into a bag. The whole entire time I was going through this, I thought I'm getting better so I can play football again.
After missing almost all of the 2024 season and down 50 pounds from his playing weight, Alex began the road to recovery.
Towards the end of the spring, I started hitting the ball like I used to. It was really exciting, and so I was so pumped.
But this summer, another setback.
I was so excited for the season. I lost 30 pounds, which is kind of disappointing. Why is this happening again?
In August, Alex's diagnosis was changed to Crohn's disease, a chronic inflammatory bowel disease that affects the entire digestive system. There is no cure, but doctors have identified a treatment plan for Alex.
It took about 3 or 4 days before we started seeing the effects of it, but now we're calming that mountain again, and we're getting to the peak again.
I may not be the biggest right now, but I feel okay. I was just so excited for the season to see what I can do.
Auburn opened the 2025 season on August 29th, Alex's 22nd birthday, where, after nearly 2 years away, he was back in action.
It's hard to describe. It's just a feeling of like, finally. We finally did it. We finally got back out on the field. We finally did it.
Alex's doctors told him that 20 Americans get an ostomy bag every day. The Frozen Blooders Foundation estimates it's about 1 in 500 Americans who are living with that pouching system. Alex hopes that he can be an inspiration, a role model for that community. In fact, he's been receiving messages, DMs, emails from parents who have children who are learning to live their lives with theirs. They tell him they look up to him for everything that he continues to accomplish, his resiliency on this way.
Jim, whatever you want to say, that because of the personal side factor. Last year, the worst field goal percentage in the nation. He's hit 2 out of 3 so far. He could be huge today as Auburn takes on Oklahoma and Northern on ABC at 3:30 Eastern Time.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Should be a wet one, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Right to the air goes Sanders. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now Sanders to throw on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Turbo, son. Extend. 11. Hey, never mind. Monday. Tonight.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? All right.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, son. Alpha, let's go. 19 windy. Here we go. Go.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
34-yard line.
Here we go.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
At the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Mini base. Here we go. Right.
They'll go again with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready.
Now this looks like a design run, and he is going to have a Jets 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 58. West right zip. Extend. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one not quite on target. Not him too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he will score! Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
In motion comes Beckham. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready, ready.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sanders will throw it. There's a screen set up for Judkins. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
Now, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the Browns' 48-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On the run, here's Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Another run here with Hall. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
551. Alpha, let's go. Right.
2nd down. It's Fields. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
14 on the pickup, and the Jets have a first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Give up the middle with Hall. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll run, it's Hall. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set, 70 range, cowboy 80.
In motion comes Beckham.
Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. He's got the hook up there. It's Odell Beckham Jr. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
Got it, ready.
Second and inches.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
In motion comes Beckham. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and inches.
Ready, ready, go!
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams, in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down.
Heavy! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
It's a gain of 6.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
In motion comes Beckham.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. This one into the hands of Beckham. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Ready. Go.
Here's Sanders to throw. That's caught. Aside. It's complete. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
Come on.
In motion comes Beckham.
Ready.
Sanders gonna throw again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. In motion comes Beckham. Again, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
To throw again is Sanders. That's out wide to Judkins. And And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It'll be third. They need one.
And it's third down.
Throwing again is Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
They're going on fourth down. Sanders. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's out of bounds. We're going to mark him at the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive. Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Up. Green 19, get that. Tonight.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Moving left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And Fields is tough to bring down the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
That's good for a Jets.
Angel.
First down. First and 10.
One final throw before the break. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Benet Wanwu now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, son. Up. Green 19, get that.
Handoff. Here comes Hall.
Brees Hall, the ball carrier. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Chips, lead. Don't jump. Ready? Turbo, son. Right.
A give. Here's Hall. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Koramoah on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
He'll try to run for it.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick And the Jets stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
That's just a lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
79 Broncos. Go.
On third down, Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 319, ready for that? All right.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third down, here's Hall. He'll be taken down well short of the first down, gain of about 4. And it brings up 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. This returnable from inside his own 40. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
On the set. Let's go. Ball 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
A throw over the middle, it's Odell. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Cleveland.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Go! 19, Charger, 19.
Back to the air one more time. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Sanders will throw it. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 10-yard line.
On the ready.
In motion comes Thomas. Now, Sanders. Set up the screen, out wide, it's Thomas. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
On third down, here's Judkins. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
First and goal at the 7.
Tony, the man in motion. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal.
19, Charger, 19.
He'll get this out wide, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
70, ready.
They go play action now with Sanders. This one is caught on 4th and goal. They deliver. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
That's quickly out to Smith. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Here we go. Right.
He'll step up and run. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's a designed run. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They give to Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Hall. Space to run inside the 20. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
That's good.
A big-time run there by Hall. And even 30 yards. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Allen is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. Folk now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets up their lead. It's now 24-7. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
In motion comes Beckham. Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Down at the 31. 2 yards on
Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
Don't jump. Ready? 220.
Here's Hall. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
That's good for the Jets.
Here we go.
First and goal at the
319,
7-yard line.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's a run. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58 cut. Stay high.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he's going to give himself up behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe smarter than taking a big shot on that play. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Well, you find yourself in third and a mile. You're looking to just pick up whatever you can. And for a minute, Mike, I thought the back was going to actually pick up to first down. He doesn't, but it's a heck of a run regardless.
Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on fourth down. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Working across the field, he's got Beckham. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it's going to be third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week.